A growing sense of unease continues to spread among immigrants and their families, especially in Charlotte's Haitian community. Mass deportation orders are on the rise following the Trump administration's decision to cancel an extension of temporary protected status for Haitians.
Earlier this year, an executive order suspended the humanitarian parole program that benefited several countries, including Haiti. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre joining us live in studio now. And just you spoke to a legal expert about what's online for families here.
Yes, you know, for many Haitians who arrived under the Biden administration's humanitarian parole program, life in the U.S. was supposed to be a fresh start. But now with deportations looming and no guarantee of status extensions, they're left in limbo. The attorney I spoke to says there are options.
Among mass deportation orders.
It is chaotic, but, you know, this is our job. We're here to make sense of the mess.
A growing sense of fear and uncertainty is growing.
So for some communities and for some people, it's almost a death sentence to be sent back.
Immigration attorney Carl Pierre is bridging the gap for those seeking answers because he knows firsthand the complexities of immigration.
My parents were once immigrants that came to this country. They were able to get their citizenship. Initially, there was issues with like language barriers, and so I understand like how difficult it can be. So to be able to be of Haitian descent, speaking Creole, speaking the language, and be able to translate and give that level of comfort.
Haitian immigrants who legally came to the U.S. through Biden's humanitarian parole program are facing the threat of deportation with its suspension. But Pierre says all hope is not lost.
So there are ways for you to adjust. There are many different opportunities. So if there's a family petition that could be done for you, a work petition.
Robert, who is protecting his identity, is a program recipient approved back in December of 2023 and has made Mecklenburg County his home.
I'm here, as far as I can tell. I already have everything going on, so I have a job, and at this point I feel like sky is the limit. But it's not something anybody wish for every time you have to start over or try to interrupt whatever the process that you might have going on.
As uncertainty grows, Pierre is urging those at risk to know their rights and what to do if ICE comes knocking.
If they do not have a warrant, you do not have to answer any other questions. You do not have to open your door. If they do present a warrant to you, it also has to be signed by a judge or a magistrate. If it is not signed by a judge or magistrate, do not open your door.
If a proper warrant is presented, ask to speak to an attorney before you answer any questions.
Now, Pierre says he does not know of any raids locally, but he is telling families to have a plan in place in case they are detained or deported. And if you have any questions, don't wait to speak to an attorney. Back to you.
Yeah, but in certain times for a lot of folks.
Yeah, good information. Thanks, Jesse.